Chardon, hey, true crime fans. Welcome back to another episode of Chardon, hey, true crime. I'm your host, Dakota. With me, as always, is the lovely Kate.
That's me.
That is her. And tonight we are going to be talking about the murder. We're going to be talking about a murder. We're back to murder. Did you miss us, murder?
That's why they call it murder, not muck duck.
What?
It's one of the best jokes from The Office. R is like the most violent sounding consonant. That's why they call it murder and not muck duck.
Okay. Anyways, we are going to be talking about the murder of Honora Rieper. Of course, this is taking place in New Zealand, so it's more like Honora Rieper.
Okay.
And it's also going to feature heavy Australian accents New Zealand accents.
I don't know that I can differentiate between the two.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. There is a difference.
I know there is a difference, but I don't know that I've listened to enough people from New Zealand to be able to tell.
Taika.
That is one person. Yes.
Yeah. Jermaine? Is Jermaine from New Zealand?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Like, yeah, that sounds right. But like, I haven't heard enough.
Yeah, he's from New Zealand. He's from New Zealand. Yeah, Jermaine's from New Zealand.
Yeah, I haven't heard enough of them. Like, I haven't heard enough of them talking to be able to really like pick out the difference. Like the
talking
differences.
Not in character. Talking not in character.
Exactly. Like I've heard Taika speaking in his regular accent very infrequently. Most of my exposure to him is a German accent and a vampire accent.
whatever the hell Viago is supposed to be. I don't even remember what he's supposed to be.
Me neither.
Yeah, so, and Jermaine, you know, it's yeah.
So apologies in advance to anybody from New Zealand for my inevitable butchering of your accent.
You're just gonna end up doing like Catherine Knight again, aren't you?
Oh my god.
I mean, it was better than my Australian accent, for God's sakes.
Yeah, you like kept getting stuck in like Scottish or Irish or something.
Irish. I kept going Irish, and I was just like, what is happening? I can do it off camera, no problem. And you saw that.
Yep. Hilarious. Good
time. So weird. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Like literally, I was doing a live stream on TikTok earlier, and I like had just gotten out of the shower, so I had my hair up and a towel and stuff, and then I took my hair out and I was like, well, I tore my room apart, so I have no idea where my fucking hairbrush is. And like 5 minutes before we started this, I was like looking around my room and I was just like, I wonder if I was smart and I actually put it into my box of hair stuff. I was. It's so infrequent.
Isn't that wild when like one of us does that? Just like, wait a second. I know it would have been smart, so I wouldn't have done that. But then we did it.
Yeah. And we're just like, wow, I've got a lot of confidence in myself. Which is, you know, why I'm back on antidepressants for the first time in, I want to say 5-6 years. Uh-huh.
Well, you done did it.
I done did it, but let's get it going. So this story starts not with the murder victim, but with the murderers, as a lot of times they do. This starts with Pauline Yvonne Parker, aka Pauline Rieper, who was born on the 26th of May, 1938. She met Juliette Hulme, who was born in London when the two were in their early teens. Now, Juliette was the daughter of Dr. Henry Hulme, a dignified psychiatrist who was the rector of the University of Canterbury in Christchurch, New Zealand. Parker had come from a working class background, while Hulme, who had arrived with her parents in New Zealand in 1948, was, like I said, the daughter of the psychiatrist. And they both attended Christchurch's Girls' High School, then located in what would become the Cranmer Centre. Now, both girls had debilitating illnesses as children. Parker had osteomyelitis. I just feel like that bit in What We Do in the Shadows, the roommate going oscleo, cocleum, oscleum. So that's actually so osteomyelitis is a infection in the bone, and it can reach the bone by traveling through the bloodstream or spreading from nearby tissue. And the infection can also begin in the bone if an injury exposes the bone to germs.
So like a really bad break of the bone.
Yeah, like where like the bone would be like, and then there's like the germs, you know?
Yucky.
Yeah, it's a whole yucky.
If you or a loved one developed osteomyelitis, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
My boss is like trying to FaceTime me. Hang on. He's like trying to FaceTime me. I'm like, I'm recording right now. I'll call you in an hour.
No, thank you.
I literally just had to like decline it twice. He like sent me a message and said, call me when you can. And then he immediately started calling me. And I'm just like, no.
Or you could wait until I can.
Yeah, exactly. I just was like, I'm recording a podcast. I'll call you in an hour. But anyways, so Juliet had tuberculosis, and they initially bonded over it. Now, according to the accounts, Parker and Hulme both romanticized the idea of being sick. Just, oh yeah, give me some of that sick attention. See, I can do New Zealand, but not Australia.
It just sounded like Australia to me. They sound the same to me.
Ooh. All right.
I'm a sham.
You are. No, the girls first met at Christchurch Girls High, where they initially bonded over their respective medical conditions. So, there's the one girl who's like, oh yeah, when I was really sick, I had a disease in my bones. And then there's the other girl who's like, yes, well, when I was young, I was really sick and it was in my lungs. I think that's where tuberculosis is. That's a lung disease, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, now I gotta look. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's of the lungs.
Yeah, it's the lungs. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But remember, she's from London, so she doesn't need the New Zealand. So, yeah.
I didn't give her the New Zealand accent.
Okay, just making sure. They all sound so similar.
Oh my god. That's so bad. No, but so they bonded over their medical conditions, so I like to imagine their meeting went somewhat like, oh yeah, you're the new girl then, yeah?
Oh yeah, yes I am.
Yeah, so I don't know if you know this, but when I was really young, I was really sick. So I'm a bit special now. I'm very special in the fact that when I was young, I was sick, and now people treat me better, or they should.
Well, that's find that very interesting, because I also was very sick when I was young.
No shit.
Yes, shit.
Well, I had a bone disease.
I had a lung disease.
Did we just become best friends?
Yup.
So yeah, that's pretty much how their initial meeting went.
Yep. Tell me all about your messed up bones.
Only if you tell me about your messed up lungs. So anyways, so they developed their friendship, and as their friendship developed, they would connect over singers, they would connect over original books, and eventually they would connect over an elaborate fantasy life together. They wrote plays, books, and stories centered in their elaborate fantasy world and became nearly obsessed with one another.
Huh. That sounds healthy.
Yeah. Just yeah, no, it's actually really interesting. So there's a movie about this called Heavenly Creatures, I believe. Or what's that movie called?
Oh, is this those two?
Yeah, Heavenly Creatures. Yes, yeah, it's those two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I figured since Thea and I were going to be watching the movie and then doing the review on the movie this week, it would be good to actually do an episode about those two.
There you go. Line it all up.
Yeah. Exactly. Plus, I definitely didn't do the research till like 2 hours ago. Listen, I had to take a nap after I went to the doctor's office and did all that shit today. All right. I was up at like an actual hour. Like, I woke up at like 8.
Ugh.
It was horrible.
You were up earlier than me. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right? It's not me. That's not me.
I bet you won't be up earlier than me tomorrow, though.
Oh, fuck no. What time do you have to be up tomorrow?
Well, I have to be at work at 7, so I have to be up at like 5:30 or 6.
Ew.
Funsies, right?
But Pauline's parents, in particular, became slightly concerned that the girls were beginning to get too close and that their relationship might be sexual. Now, at the time, homosexuality was considered a serious mental illness. Now, keep in mind, this is the 50s, you know?
Yeah.
In New Zealand.
Yeah, I think this was back when you could still call out of work gay.
Yeah.
Ugh. That was a bad sip. Sorry.
I'm just curious if gay marriage is legal. Yeah, it's been legal in New Zealand since 2013.
We stand.
Yes. Also, it is the country that gave us Taika Waititi, so, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely stand. We appreciate you, New Zealand.
And I'm also pretty sure that New Zealand like listened to scientists, and they are clearly they are currently COVID free. Last I heard.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, they were like really strict about shutdown. I was really proud of them.
Yeah, right. Weird. What a wild concept.
I woke up like 3 months ago after having had a dream that I lived in New Zealand, or that I immigrated to New Zealand, and ever since then I've been like, I want to go to New Zealand.
I get that.
I have dreams like that sometimes. Like, I don't know, a long time ago I had a dream about watching a sunset in New Mexico, and then all I wanted to do was watch the sunset in New Mexico, you know?
Well,
and then I got to do it. So apparently I'm going to live in New Zealand someday.
Well, there you go. I guess that's having visions of the destiny that you are setting for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, Pauline and Juliet weren't quite doing this healthy of a thing, because their future that they were setting for themselves was a little bit too intense. Yeah. So the Hulmes also had concerns, but both families continued to allow the girls to see one another, and Pauline was accepted at the Hulme home in Elam for overnights and for vacations. However, Juliet became withdrawn and ill when Pauline would leave the home without her.
Okay.
Yeah. Juliet, I've run out of knickers, so I'm going to head home for a few days. And then I'll come back, all right?
You're going to leave me?
Well, yeah. My mum misses me, and I miss her. And, I've got to pick up some new clothes and have, some food with my family. And I need to, just spend some time with my family.
Why?
Because they're my family.
I thought I could be your family.
Well, you are my family, but, they're my family too.
Why don't you just bring them here?
I don't think your family is going to like that.
But I don't want you to leave.
Right, yeah, I know that, but it's only for a few days.
But that's so long.
Right, yeah, but it's just a couple of days, and then I'll be back, and we can talk on the phone.
But that's not the same. You're not here.
Right, no, I understand, but I'll be back.
Can't you just go home, get some clothes, and come back?
No, it's a bit of a ways.
Please?
No, my mum says I have to stay home tonight. Sorry.
Why do you have to listen to your mum?
She's my mum.
But if you stay here, you don't have to listen to your mum.
I've got to listen to your mum.
She won't make you go home. Right, Mom?
Mom's just like, get out. She's just like, oh, no, of course, honey. No, of course, you're welcome to stay as long as you like. Get out. Get out of my fucking house. Yeah, right? No, she can stay as long as she wants. Of course, that's fine. Get out of my fucking house. Next day, the mom walks.
She's welcome to stay as long as she wants.
Next day, the mom walks in, and Juliet's laying in the bed, just. Bleh. Checking, see if her mom's walking in. Just.
Mom just comes over and like pokes her with a broom. Just, what are you doing?
I'm dead.
Why?
Because Pauline's gone.
You know you see her at school every day.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you, Mom?
Yeah, I think you're getting a little too clingy with this girl.
I think you're getting a little too clingy.
You're right. My bad. Peace out.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Mum. Well,
closes the door. Fucking crazy ass kid.
Fucking crazy little bitch.
Dumbass.
The psychiatrist just walked up to her husband. The psychiatrist is like, "Oi, you need to pay attention to your daughter."
Husband, isn't that your job?
No, not when she's being fucking crazy.
He just shrugs a little, just. It's probably just girl troubles?
You're the shrink. You go figure it out, because she's being crazy. She's told me that she's dead because Pauline's left.
She told you that she's dead.
Yeah.
So I think we
Dead.
can. It sounds like she's just being dramatic because she misses a friend.
Well, yeah, obviously she's just being dramatic because she misses her friend. However,
That's just a girl thing.
Lying in her bed, acting like a corpse with her hands like that, and sticking her tongue out. And she also says that she's dead till Pauline comes back.
That's just a weird teenager thing. Oh my god, will you just deal with it?
You deal with it. You're the fucking shrink. I think
you're a fucking mum.
I think they might be homosexuals. That is a medical condition. That is your job.
Shit. Can't have a homosexual daughter.
That's just not right. Not in this time. Not in this day and age. 2013, who cares? But now...
God, what would the neighbors think?
Neighbors just, hey, you've got a queer daughter.
Who'd you hear that from?
Her girlfriend.
She doesn't have a girlfriend.
Who's that little Pauline girl then?
Her friend who's a girl.
Right, that's her girlfriend.
Don't get it twisted.
Right, that's her girlfriend though.
They have a perfectly normal heterosexual relationship, thank you very much.
They are girls and they are friends. That's girlfriends in New Zealand.
So what, every female who has female friends is a lesbian?
No, I just said she was queer. Just a bit weird. What are you saying?
That she's normal.
Is your daughter a lesbian?
No, she's not a lesbian. Why would you even say that?
Are you all right, mate?
I'm fine. My daughter is fine. My daughter is perfectly happy, healthy, and heterosexual.
The 3 H's. The 3 H's. Happy, healthy, and heterosexual. I'm none of them. I am none of them. I'm literally none of them.
On this show, we don't subscribe to the 3 H's.
Or as they say in New Zealand, the 3 H's. Oh, God. No. We are neither happy, healthy, nor heterosexual here on this show.
Nope. We are here. That's for sure.
Yeah. Every Tuesday and Thursday. Anyways, so
please subscribe.
Yeah. You know that her dad walked in at some point. He was just like, "Hello, princess. Mom tells me that you're feeling a bit queer."
No, I'm just dead.
Right, yeah. So why'd you say that, sweetheart?
Because I'm dead inside without Pauline.
Right, love. Darling, you know that Pauline, you'll see her at school tomorrow.
Yes, but she won't be here. It's not the same.
Right. Well, what if you invite Pauline over this weekend? Huh?
She's trying to stay. She wants to stay home with her family for a few days because she hates me now.
Oh, she doesn't hate you.
What's the point of living if Pauline won't be here every day? I'm just going to curl up and die.
Right, love, no, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't die. You know you actually can't die just from lying there, right?
Yes, I can. If I never move, I'll starve to death.
You know that your mum and I would never let that happen, don't you?
Why? Why won't you just let me be dead?
Well, because we are your parents and we care about you.
I don't know about that.
Right. Well, darling, I do believe that we should talk about this. So let's try and talk about it just a little bit, all right?
I don't want to talk. I'm dead. Juliet in her room trying to be straight as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Rainbow glasses. I can't live without Pauline.
Right. Okay. Well, how about this, darling? I'll be back in 5 minutes, yeah?
All right, I'll still be dead.
All right. That's a girl. Chin up, darling. Walks out of the room, just dials Pauline's family. Is just like, yes, hello. Is Pauline there? Her family's just like,
walked in the door.
yeah, she just walked in the door.
So this is I forgot what his first name was.
Juliet. Oh, his first name?
Oh, I don't have his first name.
Yeah, I don't think we have his first name. I think it's just Dr. Hulme.
Well, he's just like, this is Juliet's dad.
Oh, right, Juliet's dad. How's she?
She's good. She's good.
Right, well, thanks for calling and making sure that Pauline got home safe. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, of course. I also was just wondering, how soon can she come back?
Well, she just got home.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so, she's going to spend a few days here with her family.
All right, so maybe this weekend?
Oh, yeah, definitely the weekend, yeah. But we were thinking of going to the zoo.
So, I'll just pick both girls up Friday after school then, eh? Yeah?
Oh, yeah, I suppose that's all right. Yeah, go ahead. Take her.
All right, sounds good. Because Juliet is she is just beside herself now that Pauline isn't here. I keep forgetting their names.
Juliet and Pauline.
It's like I've got their last names, Parker and Hulme, but I just keep forgetting their first names. Hulme.
Yeah.
It's a Hulme.
Hulme.
Sounds like you're like gargling. Hulme.
Her name is Imagine that's how you pronounce it, though, right? I'm Juliet.
Oh God, it's like a Stefan bit, just like the New York's hottest club is spicy.
New York's hottest club is run by Juliet. It's got everything.
Happiness, healthiness, homosexuality.
Oh, what was the name? What was the name of the person that you'd always say?
Oh.
You know, what was that?
I can't remember. I do remember one that was like it was like Jewish Dracula, Sidney Applebaum.
Yeah. No, but it's oh god, he always had this one name.
Dan Cortez.
Dan Cortez, that's it. It's got everything. Happiness, health, homosexuality. Dan Cortez. Yeah. So anyways, during their, I don't want to say friendship because that's not, it's not intense enough of a word, but relationship, I don't know, I guess relationship is all encompassing, right?
Yeah. I feel like it's the best word for it.
Yeah. So during their relation, what?
During their codependency?
You know what? That works. So during their codependency, the girls invented their own personal religion, and they were one step away from starting a cult.
It's like these girls are like us, but crazier.
Oh yeah, no, these girls are fucking nuts. These girls are intense.
Ah, itchy.
You okay?
Yeah, I just got like aggressively itchy in my eye.
Ooh, yucko.
Ah, all right, we're good.
You good?
Yeah, I just said we were.
Okay, doke. Just checking. Just checking. Oh god. So, anyways, they started their own religion because, you know, that's what young girls do. Start their own religions.
Yeah, that's what happy, healthy, and heterosexual girls do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Along with Dan Cortez.
Is Dan Cortez their deity?
I legitimately watched 6 hours of SNL the other day. I'm not joking. God. Literally just for any fucking glimpse of Pete Davidson. I got aggressively mad because during the Adele episode, Pete Davidson was not on screen at the very end when they were saying goodnight.
Rude.
Mm-hmm. But meanwhile, Colin Jost just married Scarlett Johansson. So at the end of this week's episode, Shay and Pete and some of the other guys on the cast were all standing in the back with Colin, all just going woo at him, and he's like trying to hide. It was really funny. See, that is like boys will be boys.
Yeah.
Starting religious cults is girls will be girls.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's the difference.
Exactly. So they rejected Christianity and worshipped their own saints based off of their own ideas of morality, envisioning a parallel dimension called the fourth world, which was essentially their version of heaven. You good?
This place has everything.
You do it like this, Kate. You do it like this. Was it got? It's got homosexuals, health, the fourth world.
No. The fourth world is New York's hottest club.
Oh, okay. Oh, this season, New York's hottest club, the fourth world, opens up. Located in the minds of two 15-year-old girls who are totally codependent. This club has everything. Health, happiness, homosexuality, Dan Cortez.
We just
but why does it work though? Why does it work though? Why does it work as a Stefan bit?
Oh God. Stefan has a very simple formula for his jokes, and they're very easy. And this just fits it so easily.
It really does, doesn't it? Oh God, I wish that Bill Hader was on Cameo so that we could pay him to do a Stefan bit for this show.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Chardonnay True Crime has everything. Girls, gays, jokes, Dan Cortez. Chardonnay.
I don't know why, but like you know how there's always like a red herring, just like a super random like noun that's thrown in there.
Yeah.
For like going over that, I was like girls, gays, gallbladders.
Gallbladders. Dan Cortez.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm so happy that Stefan and Steph are married.
Isn't that the most beautiful thing?
Oh God, it's the best. Ethan says he runs a cult off Broadway. The Stefan cult, we would join that cult. We would.
Oh God. New York's hottest club is the Stefan cult off Broadway.
It's got everything. Stefan, Seth, videos of us doing dirty things.
Dan Cortez.
Dan Cortez. The only thing that would have been better about them getting married is if Dan Cortez was the one marrying them. Saint Dan Cortez, Ethan says.
What did he say?
Saint Dan Cortez. All right. So you want to know how these girls felt that the fourth world was a place to get to?
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
So they believed that the fourth world was a place that they felt they were already able to enter occasionally during moments of spiritual enlightenment. And they had achieved spiritual enlightenment by being friends.
Sounds a little gay.
It sounds really gay. Are you kidding? I'm like, okay, and so to achieve this enlightenment, right? Like, are you doing things to each other? What's happening here?
Yeah, is there like a special thing that you guys have to do, like, as good friends to achieve?
Like with your hands or your mouths or something? Like,
just, I'm pretty sure they were mutually achieving orgasm.
Yeah.
But calling it spiritual enlightenment.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No,
Calling
that's
spiritual enlightenment.
Spiritual enlightenment. Mm-hmm. So, although we do have to keep in mind these are 15-year-olds. All right, so let's just keep that in mind real quick. These are 15-year-old girls. Yeah. But anyways, Pauline was not invited to go over to Juliet's house in summer holidays in 1953 as she had in the previous years. Thus started the downfall of the girl's mental health. Yeah. Yeah. These girls, they were just like so intense. Actually, I think this is actually because Juliet got sick again in the summertime. I think that she got sick and their parents were like, "Oh, maybe this will make them calm the fuck down." Like, I don't know. Yeah, she was hospitalized once again with tuberculosis. And the family saw it as an opportunity for the girls to calm down and spend some time apart. So they were like, okay, listen. Only it's like, the New Zealand families are like, right, listen. So since Juliet is in hospital, maybe this is the time for our daughter to calm the fuck down.
I don't know why I thought tuberculosis was one of those diseases you could only get once.
No, she'd had it when young, remember? And I mean, it may not have actually been tuberculosis because there's a lot of different information. This is an old case, so there's a lot of different information on this one. It might have been complications due to tuberculosis. Maybe she had pneumonia and she was more susceptible to it because she'd had tuberculosis as a child. I don't know. This is a harder one to research, honestly. But so Pauline's parents are like, well, maybe this is a good time for them to like calm down a bit. Pauline's just like, I will fucking kill everyone. You're trying to keep me from Juliet.
Just, darling, Juliet's sick.
I will get sick so that I can be with her.
Honey, no.
Yes.
We're not going to let you get sick.
I'm going to sit outside where it's raining and I'm going to get tuberculosis too.
That's not how you get.
I'm going to chain myself to a weather thing, things. I'm going to chain myself there, and then the weather will change, and it'll rain, and I'll get tuberculosis too, so that I can be with Juliet.
Sweetheart, you might get a cold, but you're not going to get tuberculosis from sitting out in the rain.
I will get pneumonia. I will get pneumonia and die so I can be with Juliet.
Sweetheart, I love you.
Mom.
You're my daughter, and I love you.
Mom.
I just have one question for you.
Mom, what?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Mom, I am going to get pneumonia.
Why?
Mom, to be with Juliet. I've already said.
Why do you need to be with Juliet while she's sick?
I need to be with Juliet.
Do you think Juliet wants you to get sick?
Yes. Yes, she does.
Why would she want you to get sick if she's your friend?
She told me on the phone, Mum, she wants me to get sick so that I can come be in hospital with her.
You might already be sick, you fucking weirdo.
Shut up, Mum. Nobody asked you.
You just don't understand, Mum.
You just don't understand. You don't understand. We're going... Oh, fuck, what's it called? Shit. We're going to the fourth world, Mum. We're going to the fourth world and you can't come.
Okay, we're going to take her to the hospital, but we're going to take her to the mental hospital.
Is that where Juliet is?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Right, let's go see Juliet then.
What the fuck?
These women are still alive, BT dubs. They're like 85 now.
Oh my god.
I want to interview them for the show so fucking bad.
They just live on the fourth world.
Yeah, right. I don't think they're actually in contact with each other anymore. I don't think they're allowed to be.
Huh.
We'll get into why in a bit. We will get into why in a bit. We've got a comment here that says, I'm so confused by what's going on, but you two are so entertaining. Thank you. Listen, we do a lot of improv on this show.
I have one question for you. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Mom. Meanwhile, Juliet's parents are at home. Shut up, Mom. Meanwhile, Juliet's parents are at home, like reading books, sitting across from each other in like the living room. Yeah, the mom's just like, it's been awfully quiet this summer without Juliet here.
Yeah, it has been quiet. I hope she's all right in hospital.
I'm sure she's fine. Wonder how Pauline's holding up.
I'm sure Pauline's doing all right.
Oh yeah, it's Pauline. She'll be all right. She's a bit more of a sturdier one, isn't she?
Oh yeah, she always was.
Yeah. It's what comes from being poor, isn't it?
I guess. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm sure Juliet will be all right as well. Nice little break for the two of them. That'll be good.
Yeah, they just needed some time apart.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Meanwhile, Pauline just shows up at their house. Where's Juliet? Where is she?
They're just like, ah!
Bring me to Juliet.
She's in hospital.
Bring me there.
She's got a very contagious condition.
Bring me there.
Pauline, sweetheart, are you all right?
No, because I haven't talked to Juliet in a fortnight. There's 8 weeks of summer. You think I'm going to go 8 weeks without talking to Juliet?
Well, you need to while she's sick right now.
You lot better be careful. I'll fucking kill you.
Ooh.
I'll fucking kill you. So, in 1954, oh my god, Juliet's parents separated. I think it's Juliet's. Juliet. No, fuck. God damn it! I always get their names mixed up now too. You did this to me.
I'm sorry.
Juliet's parents separated because her mom was having an affair with a boarder that they had in their home.
Whoop.
Yeah. Problems with faculty and board forced her father to resign from his position as rector of the university, and her mom had been carrying on the affair. And the family planned to return to England, but it was decided that Juliet would be sent to live with relatives in South Africa for her health.
Just for the love of God, get these two girls away from each other.
As far apart.
But now, also, we don't want to have to sit around and listen to all of her complaining and all of her goddamn drama. So we don't want to take her home with us to England.
No. Oh, you know what we can do? We can send her to South Africa. Got the family there.
Yes, we could send her to live with the family.
Health, the lungs. Everyone knows that, it is so much better in Johannesburg.
Oh yeah, that's true. Everyone does know that. Mm-hmm. It's a good idea.
Yeah. So we are going to send her to South Africa. Yeah, that's the plan.
Yep, we're gonna send her to South Africa. Gonna send her to South Africa for her health.
Yes. Maybe, it'll be fine. She'll join a band. She'll, start Diantwood with Ninja and oh god, what's her fucking face? Oh god. Yolandi. Yeah. Yeah, I know you're not big on Diantwood, but I've listened to their music for a few years. But anyways, so now both of the girls were obviously heartbroken about the upcoming separation and decided that Pauline should go to South Africa as well. And they thought the Hulmes would agree to this plan, though in fact they were unlikely to allow it, and Jane was sure that her mother would not allow her to go with Juliet. Just imagining that fucking conversation. Mom.
Yeah, love.
Juliet's moving to South Africa.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you don't have to be sorry. I'm going to go with her.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm going to South Africa, Mum.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm going to South Africa, Mum.
No, you're not.
Yeah, Mum, I'm going to South Africa with Juliet.
Pauline, darling.
Mum.
I'm going to make this very clear.
Mum.
I'm making this as clear as I can.
Mum.
You're a fucking idiot if you think I'm going to let you go to South Africa. Pauline.
Mum, I'm going to join a band with Juliet in South Africa. We're going to Johannesburg. We're going to join Diantwood. It's going to be a whole thing. We're going to be in that movie Chappie.
You sure about that?
We have a talking robot named Chappie, Mum.
Are you done?
No. We're going to South Africa, and if you try to stop me, we will kill you.
Is that any way to talk to your mother if you want something?
Yes. When my mother is being unreasonable and won't let me have a South African police robot named Chappie.
I don't care about the robot, you bloody idiot.
Well, then what's the problem, Mum?
You're not going to South Africa!
Mum, the robot needs me.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Juliet needs me too. We need to go and be Chappie's mums.
You can write letters to Juliet as much as you want, but you are not going to South Africa.
Mum, we are going to Johannesburg.
No, Juliet is going to Johannesburg.
We are going to Johannesburg.
No, you are staying here.
No, Mum.
You are not going anywhere.
I'm going to South Africa. I'm going to Johannesburg. I am going to learn how to play really shitty synth music and join Diantwood. That is what's going to happen, Mum.
And who's going to pay for you to go?
Juliet.
Really? Did Juliet's parents say that it was okay? Are they going to pay for it?
They don't need to know. We'll just do it. I'll hide in her luggage.
Jesus fucking Christ, you're so stupid.
It gets stupider. It gets stupider.
Oh, God.
It gets fucking stupider. So the girls formed a plan to murder Pauline's mother in order to remove the one perceived of an obstacle of remaining together. I'm not joking. So their long-term plan was to go to South Africa and head from there to Hollywood or New York City, where they believed they would publish their writing and work in film. Because, Everyone knows that the one stop from Hollywood or New York is fucking South Africa.
Yeah, right? Like, it's just like, you know, you move to South Africa, you are just like, you are right on your way to Hollywood.
Absolutely. So
forget getting discovered like in anywhere else. Like, you go to South Africa, you will be discovered. That is where you go to be discovered.
Absolutely. So on the afternoon of the 22nd of June, 1954, Honora had gone for a walk through Victoria Park in Christchurch, New Zealand, with her daughter Pauline and with Juliet. Approximately 130 meters down the path in a wooded area of the small park near a wooden bridge, Juliet and Pauline bludgeoned Pauline's mother to death with half of a brick enclosed in an old stocking.
God.
Dude, you want to know what's intense? The scene of this in Heavenly Creatures, it is so fucked up and like so well shot, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't like it. And I remember that from seeing that movie close to 10 years ago at the New Beverly Cinema in Hollywood. Yeah. So after committing the murder, I believe that Pauline stood above her mom and went, "He's going to South Africa now, bitch." And then like spit on her a little bit.
Ugh.
So fucking.
And then Pauline's mom didn't say anything because she was dead.
Yeah, dead. Absolutely dead. So after committing the murder, which they had planned together, the two girls fled, covered in blood, back to the tea kiosk where the three of them had eaten only minutes before. You know, just Pauline, I'm a bit full, I don't know if we can do the plan. I've had a lot to eat. Juliet, are you sure if we kill my mum, your mum will pay for me to go to South Africa with you?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't she?
Well, I mean, I'm just wondering, because, my mum. You're right. Let's go kill her.
Yeah, your mom's trying to keep us apart. Like, obviously, that's the only thing standing in our way. After we kill your mom, everything else will just fall into place.
Yeah. You know what? You're so right. I don't know why I was worried about it. Yeah, no, let's go kill my mom. So after running back to the tea shop, they were met by Agnes and Kenneth Ritchie, owners of the tea shop, who they told that Honora had fallen and hit her head. The body of Honora Rieper was discovered in Victoria Park by Kenneth Ritchie. Major lacerations were found about the head, neck, and face, with minor injuries to her fingers, indicating that she had tried to defend herself. Police soon discovered the murder weapon nearby in the woods. So I'm just imagining like the girls just like yeeting a like stocking with half a brick in it.
Yeah, like they were swinging it, and like they were like, all right, like she's like winding it up to swing again, and like they're just like, oh no, I think she's already dead. All right, yoink.
Yeah, right. Just into the woods. Oh god. So the girl's story of her accidental death quickly fell apart, and immediately they were fucking arrested. And prior to the trial, Pauline Parker had been known as Pauline Rieper. Her mother, Honora Rieper, had been living with her father, Herbert Rieper, but during the police investigations, it was revealed that they were not, in fact, married. Thus, during the trial, both Honora and Pauline were referred to with the same surname, Parker. Now, the trial was sensational, with speculation about their possible lesbianism and insanity.
Which both could have been considered the same thing at the time.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly. Have you heard about this new murder trial. Have you heard about this? It's insane lesbians. Yeah.
Oh my god. Are you serious? How have I not heard about this?
Insane lesbians.
I mean, aren't all lesbians insane a little bit?
Yeah, but these ones killed a lady, which just goes to show what lesbians are going to do if they are allowed to remain free.
Oh my god. Lesbians are just lady killers.
Yeah. Damn Cortez. So the girls were convicted on August 28th, 1954, and as they were too young to be considered for the death penalty, each spent 5 years in prison.
Oh my god.
5 years. Some sources say they were released on the condition that they never contact each other again, but Sam Barnett, the then Secretary of Justice, told journalists that there was no such condition. Okay, so I was wrong. Yeah, there was no condition about them not contacting each other. So Hume's release was unconditional, and she immediately rejoined her father in Italy, while Parker was placed on 6 months parole in New Zealand, after which she left the country. Less than 4 months later, the murder was taken as strong evidence of moral decline by the Special Committee on Moral Delinquency in Children and Adolescents in what became known as the Mazengarb Report, named after its chair, Ossie Mazengarb. Although I think with a New Zealand accent, it would probably be pronounced Aussie Mazengab. Aussie Mazengab.
A Kiwi named Aussie.
Ah. Following her release from prison, Pauline Parker was given the new identity as Hilary Nathan and spent some time in New Zealand under close surveillance before being allowed to leave for England. Beginning in 1997, she was living in the small village of Who, near Stroud, Kent, and running a children's riding school.
Huh.
Yeah. As an adult, she became a devout Roman Catholic, and while she has never spoken to the press, in a 1996 statement released through her sister, she expressed strong remorse for having killed her mother. Her sister further stated that Pauline committed the most terrible crime and has spent 40 years repaying it by keeping away from people and doing her own little thing. After it happened, she was very sorry about it. It took her about 5 years to realize what she had done. It took her the whole time she was in prison to realize. When she's getting out of prison, she's like, right, I'm out of prison. Where's mom?
And they're just like, what?
Where's mom? I'm out of prison now.
Do you remember why you were in prison?
No.
You killed your mum.
No.
You want us to walk you to her bloody grave?
Is her grave bloody?
Well, her grave probably isn't, but the brick that you beat her with was.
Mum? No. I never beat mum to oh shit, I did do that, didn't I? Oops. Meanwhile, Juliet, after being released from prison in 1959, returned home to England and became a flight attendant. For a period, she lived in the United States, where she joined the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Oh, honey.
The Brick of Mormon.
God.
This episode has everything. It's got Mormons. It's got hell. It's got Mormons. It's got bricks. Dan Cortez.
It's got Mormons. It's got murder.
It's got lesbians.
Uh,
And of course, the lesbian's favorite pastime, stalking. Ask me what stalking is.
what is stalking?
You know when you take half a brick and you put it inside a stocking and beat your mother to death? Oh my god.
Oh, or like since it's a Stefan bit, it would be like, it's that thing where you put a little person inside of a stocking and beat your mother to death with it.
You're right. So anyways, after joining LDS, oh fuck, where was it? Oh my god. All right, so after joining the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in 1968, she settled in the Scottish village of Port Mahomet, where she lived with her mother. God. Imagine that in a Scottish accent. Port Mahomet. Port Mahomet, where she lived with her mother. And her father had a distinguished scientific career after his fucking psychology career, heading the British hydrogen bomb program.
Oh boy.
Jesus. This guy, right? So anyways, she later took the name Anne Perry, using her stepfather's surname, and became a writer. And she's written a fucking ton of novels. Hold on a second. I'm gonna count this up because this list is so fucking long. All right, hang on. So she's got like some famous character, right? His name is Thomas Pitt, and she's written 32 novels for Thomas Pitt. Or they're just featuring or stories featuring Thomas Pitt. All right, so anyway, so each series is listed. All right, so the two main series in each feature a male and female protagonist. Thomas Pitt is matched with Charlotte. Her female society relatives help in the mysteries out of boredom. And William Monk is matched with Hester Latterly, a Crimean war nurse. And the Monk mysteries are set in the Victorian era and from 1850s to the 1860s. And the Pitt books are set in the 1880s to the 1890s. Jesus.
Huh.
All right, so there's 32 featuring Thomas Pitt. And then there's 3 featuring Daniel Pitt. And then featuring William Monk, there are 24 books. 5 plus. And then there's Christmas stories. There's Christmas collections. There's fantasy stuff. There's a Timepiece series, which is the young adult novel series. There is other books. So 1, 2, 11. And then there's critical studies, reviews, and biographies that are written by her, and there's 3 of those. So all in all, since becoming a writer, she has written 108 books.
God, that's so many.
No. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
What the fuck am I doing with my life?
This.
Mm-hmm.
Your best, god damn it.
This and TikTok. This and TikTok. Anyways, so yeah. In 2005, she appeared on the Trisha Show to discuss the crime on a special themed show. And in 2009, she was a feature of a documentary. And in 2017, she finally left Scotland and moved to Hollywood in order to more effectively promote films based on her novels. Now, it is believed that the two have not had contact since the trial. Is wild, right?
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Let me see. So, oh god, I'm seeing photos. I'm gonna show a picture of the two. What?
My instinct was to say I want to see, but I know I don't want to see.
Oh, it wasn't like actually like the mom dead or anything like that. It was just like the area where they'd actually done it.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the two girls together, Juliet and Pauline. That's them together. They look so much older than 15, though, don't they?
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
These damn crazy lesbians.
Just goes to show you that crazy lesbianism ages you.
Ugh. Regular lesbianism, not so much. Crazy lesbianism, absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, it is stated by one of the girls, I believe it was Pauline, that the two did not have a sexual relationship. It was just a very intense relationship. I don't know if I personally believe that, but I respect her right not to talk about the relationship that they had.
I feel like if it wasn't sexual, part of the intensity was because they like had like sexual urges. Yeah, sexual tension. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
So
it's just a really intense case. And like the fact that they were just like, oh, the only way for us to be together in South Africa is to kill my mum.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and if we kill my mum, then we can be in South Africa and join a band together and have a robot named Chappie.
And like what else is there? What else do you need in life?
And then we can go to Hollywood and sell the movie called Chappie. Right?
It's brilliant. Let's do it. Let's kill your mum.
Yep. We have to kill my mum. Oh my god.
Excuse me. What a trip.
So, what do you think of these girls, Kate? Final thoughts?
I am glad that when we were being gay together, we didn't get this crazy.
Well, I mean, we didn't hide our homosexual urges.
That's true. Like, at all.
Literally not at all. We were very upfront about our homosexual urges.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thoughts are, I feel bad for the era that they grew up in, that they weren't allowed to express themselves as homosexuals. Because I do truly believe that these two girls were homosexuals. I do believe that.
Or at least in love with each other.
Yeah. At least in love with each other in a very intense and unfortunately, like, very problematic way. Like, it sucks that they had to go through that. I hope that they're doing better in life now. They're both 85 now. I hope they found partners that have made them happy.
Yeah, sounds
And
like
if they haven't, honestly, I hope they get back in touch with each other. Not like anyone can keep them apart now. They're 85 for fuck's sake.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. So, anyways, if you enjoyed our show, feel free to give us some support down here below. My Venmo is at Dakota's Beard. Kate's is at Kate Ulrich 42. Or you can support the show on patreon.com/ChardonnayTC. That's ChardonHaayTC. And by doing that, you will be able to see the video where Thea and I do a review of Heavenly Creatures, where we sit there and go, oh yeah, no, this is a little too close to home. I'm uncomfortable. About our friendship. Yeah. Anyways, so until next time, say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, and don't hide your homosexual urges.
Be gay. Don't do these crimes.
Be gay. Don't do these crimes. Exactly. Couldn't say it better myself. Have a great night, everyone. See you next week.